Hello friends, Shelley here, the Youth and Family Program Coordinator, and I'm here today to share with you our daily Bible reading from our Taking Faith Home Toolkit that we've been using as an entire congregation to learn and grow and practice our faith together each and every day. I'm so glad that you could be here with me today and spend a little time reflecting on our faith and finding this way to not only stay connected with our faith, but also connected with each other. And we'll spend a little time going through our Bible reading. We'll have a reflection question and an activity. And I hope they all spark something inside of you around your faith and what you want to take away from this activity. I also hope that it sparks a possible idea of somebody that you could share this with who might also want to join us in these reflective moments in this conversation. So if you do, please feel free to share the video out with anyone that you think might also get benefit from these moments together. Well, if you have a Bible nearby, you can go ahead and grab it and follow along with me as I read. Otherwise, of course, you can always just listen as well. As a reminder, our focus for this week is Jesus shepherds us so we can shepherd others. And for Tuesday, we are reading Revelations 7, verses 9 through 17. After this, I looked, and there before me was a great multitude that no one could count, from every nation, tribe, people, and language, standing before the throne and in front of the Lamb. They were wearing white robes and were holding palm branches in their hands. And they cried out in a loud voice, "Salvation belongs to our God, who sits on the throne, and to the Lamb." All the angels were standing around the throne and around the elders and the four living creatures. They fell down on their faces before the throne and worshiped God, saying, "Amen. Praise and glory and wisdom and thanks and honor and power and strength to be our God forever and ever. Amen." Then one of the elders asked me, "There in the white robes, who are they and where did they come from?" I answered, "Sir, you know." And he said, "These are they who have come out of the great tribulation. They have washed their robes and made them white in the blood of the Lamb. Therefore, they are before the throne of God and serve him day and night in his temple. And he who sits on the throne will spread his tent over them. Never again will they hunger, never again will they thirst. The sun will not beat upon them, nor any scorching heat. For the Lamb at the center of the throne will be their shepherd. He will lead them to springs of living water, and God will wipe away every tear from their eyes." So what stood out to you today in that Bible reading? You know, at the beginning where it talks about people from every nation, every tribe, every language, really what it made me think about, it again as it goes on to talk about them at the throne of God and at the throne of the Lamb, is this idea of all of these people in heaven together. And so it makes me reflect on the fact that in heaven there is room for everybody. Doesn't matter what country you come from, what language you speak, what color your skin is, what your sexual orientation is. None of that matters. Everyone is welcome in heaven. And it really does make me think about God's love is so much bigger than the little box that we sometimes want to put it in, right? It's bigger than any country, any tradition, any language, anything that we can use to define groups of people. God's love is so much bigger than that. And so what I'm hoping you can do is spend a little time thinking about our reflection question and maybe talking to somebody who's nearby, a friend or a family member. And the question I want you to think about is, how does it feel to know God's love includes the whole entire world? Everyone. Like I said, it makes me think about us putting God's love in this small little box and trying to define it in this small little space when it's so much bigger than that. And it makes me realize that I can't even imagine how great that love is. No matter, what I think about, I can't even imagine it. And so I love the idea that it includes everybody, because I think I can learn a lot from others, other people's experiences, other languages, other places people live, everybody's different life experiences. And so I think the fact that we can love all of that and find it as something that makes people unique and valuable is a great thing. And so that's sort of what I think about. Like I said, hopefully you have somebody nearby that you can talk about that idea too. And then what I would suggest you could actually do for an activity is to find a globe, maybe if you have one, or a map, and you can pray for people all around the world. And if you happen to have this same Bible that I have here, the Adventure Bible, in the back of the Bible, there are a few maps. And so, what you could do is you could take a minute and find the maps and look at one of the places, like here's one for Italy, right? And so think for a moment about people in Italy and what they might be going through and experiencing, and say a prayer for them. So that'd be a great activity you could do, and you could pick a different place or a different country each time you say a different prayer. Well, why don't we go ahead and close our reflection time here with a short prayer as well. God of all nations, thank you for making a home for everyone. Help us love our neighbors near and far. Amen. Well, thank you again for being with me today. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you all again very soon.